over
Thanks.
50 pounds, right? You
Yep.
lost over 50 pounds.
Everything that I ate was put on a food scale. 15 milliliters of olive oil was 15 milliliters of an eyeball.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Stay Sore Show. I'm your host, Bo Skitsko, and today we're going to talk about a transformation story. My client and now also my friend Patrick has an awesome story, and I wanted to share this with you because, you know, if I keep preaching the same thing over and over, that's one thing. People always say, you work in a gym, that's your life, that's easy for you. But how about people that actually went from the before picture to point B, the after picture? And one of those people is Patrick. So Patrick, first of all, thank you so much for being on the show. And second, maybe even more so, I'm super proud of your transformation. Over 50 pounds, right? You lost over 50 pounds. That's a lot of weight. That's like another human being almost.
Yeah, it is.
So let's talk about this and maybe learn something from what you went through, what people go through, and maybe some comments on my end.
Sure.
How did you do it?
I downloaded the MyFitnessPal app and just counted calories. I weighed everything. Everything that went into a recipe was measured, so everything was just measured out.
So a lot of people make this process of losing weight or weight management very complicated. I think it's pretty simple, but not easy. The simplicity is you just count what you can eat and then no more, right? How difficult was it to start and begin and to learn what is what?
I mean, it wasn't too hard for us because we ate relatively healthy as it was, but our problem was portion control. You know, when we made salad dressings with olive oil, we were using a quarter cup to half a cup of olive oil in that dressing, and that dressing is easily, you know, an 800 calorie salad dressing now.
It's like 2 whole meals just in the dressing.
Right, and that's not going to fill you up. And then same with, you know, eating walnuts or pecans. We were thinking, oh, you know, they're nuts. They have, you know,
they're healthy.
They're healthy, but yet a little handful is 190 calories. We were going to another gym last year, and we were, you know, ignorant about it. We were like, oh, we're going to the gym. Let's eat everything. You know, we're eating everything still, and we're not losing
out.
Yeah, and we're not losing weight, but you know, we're stuffing our faces still. So,
to be super transparent, Patrick did most of his weight loss without even me. That was towards the end, so I'm not taking the credit whatsoever. I just want to learn the story.
Yeah.
And then later on, we started working on not just weight loss, but transforming lifestyle, getting healthier, stronger, fitter, and actually not losing weight, but managing weight, meaning stay the same, still drop a little bit of fat, but gain some muscle. You and your fiance, right? You both are working out here right now. And I'm so proud of both of you and your transformations and willpower to keep pushing and learning and stuff. But let's go back a little bit. What made you choose or decide to actually change?
Well, we had a baby in April of 2020, and I said, I need to be able to chase this little one around when she gets older, and I need to have the energy for it. You know, I was going up, you know, 2 flights of stairs from the basement to the top floor, and I was out of breath. I was like, I'm 29 years old. I should not be having this problem. You know, I was on high blood pressure medicine. I'm now off of it.
That's awesome. Congrats.
I have a bad bout of eczema, and that has been clearing up. You know, the winter time is usually bad for it, and I haven't had any real problems with it, any bad outbreaks.
So it turns out nutrition has a lot to do with the lot, not just weight loss.
Right.
How you feel, your skin, your heart, your organs, so much. And then processed food and stuff, inflammation, so definitely. Measuring weights, from my own experience with me and my clients and friends, you always have these aha moments like, whoa, I didn't know this, what's supposed to be healthy, is that heavy in calories or sugar or whatever.
Sure.
Did you have any of those moments?
Oh yeah, like with the olive oil, that was a big one. Just even an avocado, you know, avocado toast, everyone's doing it. Like, oh, this is good for you, but you're not supposed to use 1 or 2 avocados. You just have to use either half of it, because that's easily 300, 400, 500 calories.
See, now you know what the numbers are. So in the beginning, you have to be very diligent with measuring absolutely everything. And then slowly you start understanding portions and what the value of energy, quote unquote, calories in each food. Are you doing anything right now? Like, do you have any cheat meals, some fun, or something where you step out of the tedious measurements?
Yeah, I don't measure anything on the weekends. You know, I just made a big pot of chili yesterday, and I didn't measure anything. But we have cut down on drinking. We used to drink.
That was probably a big difference.
It was, yeah. And we had, blocks of cheese throughout the week while we played games, and had a bottle of wine between the two of us. We cut that out. We switched from cheese and wine to hot teas.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, on the weekends I don't count. I mean, I'm mindful of it, but I don't count. I'm
So
not militant about it.
Which was the hardest food to give up because it's too many calories?
We did a lot of fast food back in the day, so giving up fast food was
Is it
hard.
just the convenience or the taste?
Yes. Back then I didn't have the energy after work to make dinner. After dealing with the baby and then working all day, and it's like, I don't want to make dinner. Let's just go get something real quick and be done with it. And we would do that 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay, so it builds up.
Yeah.
So now everything is homemade, or for the most part?
For the most part, everything is homemade.
You mentioned
everything is homemade. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
You mentioned you used a website or some recipes to start the process to
Yes.
learn healthy meals.
Eatingwell.com is like my Bible. It gives you meal plans for breakfast, morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner. And
Okay, so it's not sponsored or anything, but it helped you, so why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so you started working out here towards the end of that 50 pounds, right? Do I understand this right?
Yeah.
How did working out impact your life?
I have way more energy now than even just losing the weight. I have, after working now, sitting at a desk all day, I get like a second wind, and I can go till midnight almost. We're night owls, so we're up late. So, but I usually have the energy to go that long and go up and down the steps without huffing and puffing. And even my golfing last year was a lot better. I was able to rotate more and move around better.
Yeah, when you guys started, it was kind of a rough start, out of breath, not really comfortable with body awareness, and now you guys, both of you, are crushing it.
Yes.
I love it. And while we're talking, if you don't mind, I'll play some clips in the background of you working out and stuff. You guys are doing amazing, and it's not complicated.
Nope.
You move more and you eat less. How do you know if you eat less? You just have to know how many calories you consumed, and then at some point you cut it off because it becomes too much, and that's it.
Right.
So it's not easy, but it's very simple.
It is very simple, and the couple learning curves is eat something and then just wait. Don't go to the second serving right away. Just wait 20 minutes and see if you're hungry, because most likely you're not.
That is true.
It'll fill you up.
Most snacking and eating is habit-based.
Yes.
It's not so much like hunger-based. You watch TV and then there's a commercial of a burger or pizza.
Bored.
And all of a sudden you're hungry. Like you weren't hungry 2 seconds ago, but the commercial makes you like, I need this.
We did cut down on watching Food Network a lot.
There you go.
All the food there looked really good.
Was it a conscious decision? Because it's hard to give up these things.
Right, and and I caught myself a couple times, because that's probably what was another besides the wine, just being bored and sitting at a desk all day, and you just need a munch on something. And now, you can still do it. You can follow those meal plans, and your afternoon snack can be a handful of nuts and celery sticks or something, but not a bag of cookies and whatever else I was eating, a bag of candy. You just got to be mindful of what you're eating.
If somebody's frustrated, wants to change their body, their mind, their health, can't get it, do you have any advice, any tips, either practical or mental tricks that you use?
The whole, eat a serving and see where it gets you. And if you are usually full after that, try switching from, white bread to whole grain. Same with your pastas, because we still eat pasta, we still eat carbs, counting calories. I haven't focused on, low carb or whatever. But yeah, definitely introduce some whole wheat into your life.
So less processed. Because what happens is processed foods digest quicker, go into your bloodstream quicker. Because they digest quicker, you get hungry sooner, but your blood sugar spikes higher, so you gain weight. That's what insulin does. It spikes your insulin, you gain weight, but then you get hungry faster.
Right.
So it's a vicious cycle. By introducing the less processed foods like whole grain stuff and real foods and not just processed fast food will keep you satisfied longer while not spiking insulin so much. That's just my comment on it, but definitely. And then don't rush, because most of the time it takes 15 to 20 minutes for your brain to catch up. catch up with the sensors in your stomach, knowing, okay, we're
Right.
probably full.
I've made, some pasta dinners, and I look at my serving, and I'm like, oh, it's only like a cup, but after you eat it, you're like, oh, and then you start washing the dishes or something, and you're like, oh, I am not hungry, I am full.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. What's your plan for the rest of your life? Are you gonna like reach your goal and then go nuts again? Do you want to be healthy? Do you want to become big, muscular, skinny, athletic? Just what's the goal?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be militant about it for my whole life, because it's not hard. It's easy, but I don't need to keep doing it. I've been doing it for a year now, so I'm pretty. It's
The thing is, you built the habit, and
Yes.
then the habit's going to happen by itself.
right.
Okay.
So, and even when we do have our cheat days or get fast food, once in a while, we regret it immediately. We do not feel like how
I wanted to hear that because once your body gets used to the good stuff, which in this case is not pizza like most people would think. The good stuff is like fruits, vegetables,
Right.
whole grain and stuff. It knows the difference, and then if you have a little bit of quote unquote garbage, your body's paying for it.
Yeah, after the holidays, I was craving a salad. It's weird, but I was craving like salad and leafy greens and all that stuff.
If you're in tune with your body will send you the right signals. But if you feed it garbage, there's no signaling. It's just blah.
Right. Yeah.
So thank you so much for being on the show. I'm
No
super
problem.
proud of your results. I hope this is going to inspire some people to do good choices and understand that it's a very simple process. It's not easy, but it's a simple process.
Yep.
Know how much you eat, work out, move around, and then have patience, right? Because
Yes.
that's probably one of the biggest things.
Absolutely.
Have patience, and it's going to happen. Anyone can do it. Just patience and dedication. All right. Thank you so much.
No
You
problem.
guys stay sore, stay inspired. See you in the next one. Peace out.